Now, it's time for the Varsity Radio Show. Here's your host, Seth Henniger.
What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to the Varsity. We are so excited that you're here with us today. And it is going to be a fantastic day. I am so excited about who's coming in this place. And also, when I say that, I like to introduce the people who make this show really fantastic. Today, it's really just one other guy. But he is a army of Oompa Loompas in himself. He pushes the buttons, slides the sliders, makes the videos happen, and we have a lot of fun on this show. His name, future music radio producer of the year, Hall of Fame winner, Steven Spiegel!
What's up, everybody? Hope you're having a great day so far. Got a really good show lined up for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with accolades for you. You deserve them. We got to come up with an award or something. So, I'm so excited, Steven. We were reached out to by Asbury Softball, and we're super excited to have Daisy, Zarita, Rebecca Rose, and Savannah Hills. They will be here in the studio with us momentarily.
They've got like 3 sports between them, so this is going to be a lot of fun.
Man, and Asbury, it's a public school, but it's very much like, and me and you know this, like a Christian school where everybody plays everything.
Yeah.
You know? So, anyway, we're super excited to have them. Their coach thinks a lot of them, so it's going to be a good day. And we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity. It's called the Char Burger, home of the famous Char Grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteak, and jumbo crispy onion rings. So good, so friendly. The Char Burger and B&B Video Games. It is an 80s style arcade in the back, local video game retail store in the front. They literally have every game system you can dream of. Right beside the Pizza Hut is every single 80s thing should be, I believe. Just like Toy Story and Pizza Planet. You know, that's what I think of. Anyway, that's B&B Video Games. Hey, we're about to go have some fun on our social media. We have a lot of fun things that go on behind the scenes, but you have to come join us to experience it all. And you can join us, Steven. Can you tell them all the places they can find us?
Sure. I know we're live up on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We're on, Twitter. We're on Facebook. All those places at one time. And then after the show, of course, tomorrow, today's show will air over on Horizon Communications.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. And also, if you've never checked out our TikTok, man, me and Steven, we try to pull out the special things that these athletes do, and there's a lot of funny videos.
Got some good stuff.
Hey, we got some moonwalking last week. Have you ever moonwalked, Steven?
My little girl has.
Come on.
Yeah, she does a pretty good job with that.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, come join us over on the social media. We're going to have Meme of the Week. We're going to have videos that'll make you laugh. And then we'll be back with FCA Moment of the Week. See you in a minute.
Memes of the Week.
You know, Steven, it's not really the start of the year, but I thought it was a good time for change. And it's day one of my raw food diet. Just want y'all to know, be proud of me. Everybody give me a high five up there.
Raw cookie dough.
Yeah, raw cookie dough.
I'm just glad that it does not involve oatmeal. No oatmeal raisin.
That would be rough.
It has to be chocolate
chip
cookie dough.
One of the biggest disappointments in life really is thinking that a cookie's a chocolate chip cookie, biting into it only find out that it's a raisin cookie.
Total letdown.
And anyway, I was telling you about this. They made this video probably 10 years ago, but it is hilarious. Everybody see leprechaun say yeah. And that was the amateur sketch drawing. And this was made in Huntsville, Alabama, but a leprechaun cake for Sunday, St. Patrick's Day. And I thought it was hilarious because my cousin, he sent me the amateur sketch. He said, "Do you know this guy?" So everybody see leprechaun say yeah. He sent it back, said yeah. And then Steven, for me and you, how do you find out whether you're old? I got a story with this. You fall down. If people laugh, you're young. If they panic, you're old. So I don't know what you've done lately, but first few years here at the church, I was out in the parking lot. I fell, and a teenager caught me.
Really?
And I don't know how to feel about this because he didn't laugh at first. He genuinely was trying to save me. Then he laughed.
Yeah.
So
you're kind of borderline.
I'm borderline.
You're not quite there to really panic at first. And they got to figure out if you're really hurt or not.
But I will say a few years ago, and where Addie Jane Mitchell was watching me. I was at a pastor appreciation event at Marshall Christian. I came down. It was raining that day. I came down in the hall. I slipped. I did the splits.
Ooh.
And buddy, it hurt.
Yeah, I can imagine.
In so many places. It was terrible. And she laughed at me. And I realized there were some genuinely older pastors coming behind me. And I said, you can laugh at me, but run. They're coming. If they fall, for me, it's funny. For them, it'll be a hospital visit.
There you go.
There you go.
I've been really on the verge of that here lately. Been going to the skating rink a lot more.
Really?
My daughter's loving going skating, and
I like the skating rink. Where do you go?
We go a couple places actually. We go over to Vinemont, over to Sports World Skate Center. It's a really cool place.
Where is that?
It's where I went when I was a kid. So it's right there near Vinemont High School. So you go over from Arab to, I live in Arab, so we go from Arab over to Coleman, hit 157, go up, hit 31, take a right, and it's all the way out there.
Oh, wow.
In Vinemont. A little bit of a drive, but man, it's worth it. A lot of fun.
Totally
And
worth
the other place we've gone is in Huntsville. It's kind of off the beaten trail. It's called Roller Time.
Well, they took my roller skate place away in Huntsville that I grew up with. They turned it into
Planet Fitness.
Planet Fitness.
Yep, I know it.
I had so many good kid memories there. Yeah. And then...
a lot of kid memories. My little girl is actually growing up with this little kid right here,
Right?
Grogu. They call him Baby Yoda, but his name is Grogu. I lifted up my shirt to check out my abs, and a Cheeto fell out. So there's that.
When your raw food doesn't work, there it is.
There it is. That's how it works.
There's
man.
the completion. That's true. And then I just paid it backwards. I'm telling the drive-through lady that the car behind me is paying for my stuff.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's genius.
Wow. It's genius, but it's so wrong.
You have heard about the old guy who got back at the person behind him, right?
So,
no. He was in the drive-through line, and this person behind him kept honking their horn, wanting him to move on. He was taking too long.
Yeah.
So he decided he was going to really get their attention. So he pulls up to the window and says, hey, I want to pay for mine, but I wonder, how much is theirs behind me? And found out how much it was. Says, well, let's go ahead and pay for theirs too.
Yeah.
And so that's at the first window, right? And then they roll on up to that second window, and when he goes to pick up the food, he says, well, I paid for both those orders. I'll take them both. So the people behind him had to go around and redo their order. It was a big inconvenience.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
You don't mess with an old person. They know how to get you.
Steven, that was savage.
Right?
I mean, I wonder how long that guy thought through that.
Right.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
When someone you don't know tags you in something.
It's kind of infuriating. It's like, why did you tag me?
He kind of looks like Kalen DeBoer, the new Bama.
He kind of does.
A little bit.
Steve Harvey's having none of it.
He's like, who are you and why are you touching me? But yeah, I know. True statement.
What is it with the ladies and bad boys? I mean, it's just not going to work out, especially in this scenario.
I'm into bad boys.
Yeah.
This is ain't going to work out.
That's it.
Wow.
He's only a good boy. 100% good boy.
That's right.
Now, this one right here, did you send this or did...
He did.
Okay.
2 Spock.
I got you.
Oh, here's something.
It's not Tupac. It's
I asked him to send some, and that's hilarious.
That's hilarious. It really is.
Steven, that one's good.
It's photoshopped so well.
I thought he did it just because Jordan McDaniels is the king of Photoshop.
He really is.
I mean, it's really bad Photoshop, but it's hilarious when he does it. Vegans, after saying nice to meet you instead of nice to plant you. Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't
Little
even
play with words.
I didn't even look at it before. That's hilarious. That is so nice to plant you.
I mean, it's still a living organism.
Wow.
So when you eat vegetables, they're still alive.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Anyway.
Vegans, it doesn't work.
Now, I can really get on board with this.
Yes!
Just because...
This is my whole childhood.
We got Hulk Hogan involved.
Yes.
And
when the Flintstones vitamin kicks in.
Yeah. I remember watching a show when I was a kid. It was, let's see, Captain Planet came on.
Yes!
That was always
with
fun.
all our powers combined.
Exactly. And then there was
Captain
another
Planet.
one that came on. It was like something bionic.
Oh, yeah.
And they would like hit their wrist. There was something on their wrist that say bionics on, and then they'd like change into this superhuman person.
Yes, that's me after eating my
Flintstone
vitamins.
And they weren't gummies, by the way. They were chalky, almost tasted like Smarties.
But they were good.
They were delicious.
The problem, Steven,
yeah,
is they tasted so good, you wanted to down a bunch of them.
Yeah, I mean,
which probably wasn't a good idea.
It probably wasn't a terrible idea either, because more vitamins, wouldn't that be good anyway?
You would think.
Yeah.
But too much of a good thing is a bad thing.
I got
That's what my wife tells me.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is genius.
Pick up
Are you lightning? Because I want to be McQueen.
I want you to be McQueen.
That's right. McQueen. That's hilarious.
That is good.
We were talking about this. I bet he's thinking about staying in bed all day again. And that's hilarious.
Yep.
That's so funny.
And then, little musical pun.
I'll be Bach.
I'll be Bach. Schwarzenegger's face. So good.
Jordan, you're so good.
Mm-hmm.
He really is.
Yeah.
He comes up with the funniest things. We got about 2 minutes to our video. But man, I love Meme of the Week.
It's good stuff.
They bring great joy to my heart. And I found some really funny videos. If wrestling is fake, explain this.
Spinning all by himself, ducks in the clothesline. Hamas is catching his spot. Mesmerizing.
It's great.
It is.
The FCA Moment of the Week.
And I am joined by the Varsity Radio Show, one of our favorite people in the entire world. She has a very large dog at home that occasionally appears on Facebook Live. He's a big deal. Milo, right?
Mr. Milo.
Milo, see?
Mr. Milo.
See, I remembered. And Kandi is a celebrity here at the Varsity, and she deserves all the statuses. But she's here to talk about what she loves most, Fellowship of Christian Athletes.
Yes.
Right after her husband, what she loves most in Jesus.
Yes,
okay.
and my kids and my grandkids.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
You would be a fantastic grandmother.
Oh, well, I try to be. I love my kiddos, that's for sure.
But anyway, Kandi, what's going on?
I have 4 boys, and I have we're expecting our 4th grandchild.
Come on.
Yeah. So I have 2 grandsons, and then I have a granddaughter.
Wow.
We just learned, they live in Colorado Springs, so we just learned last night that they are. My daughter-in-law has accepted a job in Birmingham.
Yay!
Get back to the Tuscaloosa area, so
yay!
Finally get my kiddo back home. I'm so excited. Yes,
nice.
But they'll be living in Tuscaloosa for a little while, and then we are expecting our 3rd grandson in April. So May, end of April, 1st of May. So yeah,
someday.
So lots of cool family stuff going on, but lots of great cool. FCA stuff going on. We are in the thick of preparing for camp season.
Yes.
We'll be here before we know it. It's crazy to think that boot camp is right at 2 months away.
Wow.
Crazy. We're like 7-8 weeks out. So exciting, but like, oh goodness, it's coming. It's here. It's going to be here before we know it. But anyway, we've got 4 camp dates that are set. The first one is going to be there around you guys, Marshall County. That's going to be at the Sand Mountain State Park. That's going to be June the 10th through the 14th. And then we will travel to Huntsville, and we will have the Madison County Esports Camp June 17th through 21.
Wow.
And then we will go to Coleman County. It will be at Coleman High School, July the 8th through the 12th, and then we'll come back to Madison, and we'll have the Madison County West, which will be held at Bob Jones High School. That's going to be July the 15th through the 19th. And then we have a power leadership training. We will have 2 of those this year. We're going to have one for the middle school. That is going to be July the 25th and 26th. And then we will have our high school PLT, which will include the PLT party on Friday night, and Taya will be the one that will be performing that night, and she is formerly with Hillsong, I believe. She was their lead singer. Yeah, wow. Hillsong United. She was their lead singer, and she's solo now. So she will be here on Friday night, August the 2nd. And then we will have our PLT conference all day on Saturday, August the 3rd. We will have a private concert that Saturday night for all of our campers who will be attending. And the one and only Forrest Frank will be there.
Yeah.
So lots of cool stuff going on.
I'm just going to say it's going to be a good day.
It is, yeah. Yeah. So lots of cool stuff going on with camp. And then we still have our regular huddles that's going on in the different school campuses, and we have our Ministers Appreciation Lunch that will be coming up on April the 2nd. That will be 11 to 1 o'clock, and for all of our church partners out there. So Seth, we hope to see you there. It's going to be at the Cheesecake Factory here in Huntsville.
Glory to God.
Yeah. So yeah, we still have board meetings that's going on, and yeah, just full swing. We are gearing up, getting ready for our Fall Golf Classic. So all of this information that I've talked about, it is on our website, northalabamafca.org. We've updated it all. We have all of our school huddles that will be taking place. We actually have our Marshall County Girls Huddle that will be taking place Thursday morning.
Wow.
But all of the information, please follow us on social media. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on Twitter, or what they call X now.
There you go.
But yeah, and
look, you're up with the times.
Yeah, all the registration for all of these different events is on our website, northalabamafca.org. But yeah, just a lot of cool stuff. I guarantee you, if you have a child ages 7 through 13, you do not want them to miss a sports camp near your location. Hold on just a second. Sorry.
It's okay.
I've been talking a lot today. But yeah, you do not want your kids to miss this sports camp. PLT for middle schoolers and high schoolers. It is going to be amazing. Amazing. Lots of cool stuff going on. And your kids will be blessed, but more importantly, they will be encouraged. They will be poured into.
Yeah.
They will be mentored by a group of phenomenal interns and summer staff that we have this year. We've got, I think, 45 interns this year.
Wow. And
then we have 15 that's the summer staff. So almost 60 kids that will be coming alongside the staff and pouring into these kids this summer. But just totally encouraging and getting them ready to go on their school campuses come the fall. But amazing time. You will not want to miss it. I'm excited. My oldest grandson gets to come this year, so
it's very exciting.
He is super pumped. He's begged for 2 years. Mimi, can I please go to sports camp? And I'm like, not until you're 7. Not until you're 7.
That's
awesome. He's 7.
That's
he
awesome.
He gets to come this year. He's excited.
It's awesome the year that you're headlining that he's going to get to come.
Oh, yeah right. He will see Mimi's crazy work day.
Yeah. That's exciting.
Yeah, it really, really is. And I encourage anybody. One thing I would like to say, if registration's going on right now, it's $200 per camper through the end of this month. So April 1st, it will go up to $225. FCA is blessed every year with amazing partners that come alongside us.
Yeah.
That totally believe in the mission of FCA and spreading God's word.
So good.
And they come alongside us, partner with us, so we do not have to turn any campers away.
Yeah.
There is a scholarship form on our website as well. It's, again, that website's northalabamafca.org. If you go to our camp tab, the main camp tab, at the top of our website and click on it, scroll to the very bottom, you will see all the different forms that you can fill out. With the scholarship forms are there. Also, if you're interested in volunteering for sports camp, there's a big old red button at the bottom of that page that says, I want to volunteer. Volunteer, because you will be blessed as much as the campers will. I promise you.
So
but
good.
We will not turn a camper away. That's what I've been working on, is camp scholarships today. Thank God for the partners that come alongside us.
Yeah.
that we can welcome every kid who wants to attend, whether they're church kids or not church kids. If they just think it sounds like fun and they want to go fishing, bring them.
Yeah.
Because I promise you they're going to be introduced to the gospel.
So good.
And introduced to Jesus Christ.
Love
and that's what camps are all about.
Yep.
So they'll have fun.
Yep.
But they will be ministered to as well.
And us as the Varsity Radio Show, we've gotten to go to those camps live, and they are phenomenal.
They are. They
so
really
good.
Are.
And you want your kid to be poured into by a bunch of people that really care, really, really care. This is your chance. So go to northeastalabamafca.org.
NorthAlabamaFCA.org.
North Alabama.
Yeah, North Alabama. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah.
North Alabama.
North Alabama. Yes.
FCA.org.
We would love to see you. And if there's anything that I can do to help with anybody out there, if they have any questions, they want to know what the day looks like at camp, what the week looks like at camp, any questions, concerns, or whatever, feel free to call our FCA office at 256-509-3692, and I will be glad to give out any information that I can.
Perfect. Thank you, Kandi.
Thank you.
It's so good to have you with us.
Well, thank y'all so much, and we appreciate y'all's partnership as well and everything y'all do for FCA. We really do appreciate it.
Well, you have a great day.
Thanks, y'all too.
I found this video. I thought it was hilarious, Steven.
Okay.
It was what happens when a game gets ran. Oh no, bullpens. The bullpens.
Right.
And how people deal with their time waiting to get the pitch.
Let's see it.
Then they answer with horses. Diamondbacks go, okay, we see that. And then this, the bobsled.
This is beautiful.
4-man bobsled going down the... Here they go. Whee! You might like this, BB.
I do like this, yeah. Carl Edwards Jr.
Oh, he's got a bite.
The hook. There you go.
Oh, that's a big one. And then bowling as they bowl Ruby De La Rosa for the 7-10 split. Chafin down.
Yes. That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
That is so funny. I saw that the other day. I'm like, man, these guys are bored out of their minds. They are bored out of their minds. And so...
hey, let's talk a little bit about stuff that we used to do when we were kids, right?
I was going to ask you that.
Yeah. So I came across this girl. Her name is Tara Town. She's over on TikTok, and she's always bringing back things we did in the 90s.
I like that girl.
I think it's good to kind of take it back to that time, because the kids today, they don't understand what kind of struggle we had as
There was
kids.
Lots of them.
Yeah, lots of struggles. So one of them in particular had to do with video games. Of course, we didn't have the greatest technology.
No, we didn't.
I mean, of course, we had Atari. I got my first, Nintendo. It's an NES. I got my NES. Might have been, 7, 8 years old when I got that?
Yeah.
And the thing about it was...
Because I was 5.
You had to have it plugged in. There's none of this switch business where you can take it out of the cradle and walk around with it and play.
Yeah.
There were no wireless controllers. Everything was hooked in, right?
Yes.
So
wired.
This is just a little bit of our struggle, and I think everybody needs to know about it. So take a look at this.
Things we did in the 90s that kids today will never experience. We played video games with zero option to save our progress. You'd spend hours playing video games like Aladdin, and if you didn't make it through the Cave of Wonders, then you'd have to go from level 5 all the way back down to level 1. Or you'd be playing The Lion King, and after several hours, you finally made it to the last level, and then bam, someone trips over the controller wire, unplugging it from the gaming system, and all your hard work went down the drain.
This is where 90% of the trauma of my childhood came from.
Right?
I mean, seriously, Steven.
I know.
I remember when they started, was it the Sega? They started adding memory cards, or was it PlayStation? Where you could actually save.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what an improvement.
Game changer.
And now I play Xbox One, and it saves it without me even thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. I can go back and play some of the older games, the older like Super Mario Brothers games on a Switch.
And save it.
It's great. So I don't have to sit there for hours and try to beat the game. I never could when I was a kid. I could not beat the game.
How long would it take you, do you think, to beat Mario?
Way too long.
With
way too long.
Days.
Yeah.
Days.
So, but you had to get through it in one fell swoop. You could not shut it off because it would automatically reset. And then I noticed they started getting those cheat codes,
I enjoyed those.
I did too. But I didn't really know them until I talked with my cousins who lived in Florida, and they were pretty well off. So they could afford the magazines with the cheat codes in them. Because back then, internet still wasn't big at all.
There you go, the magazines.
The magazines.
Nailed it.
Yeah, like Game Insider or something like that. Yeah. So.
No, I seriously, so much trauma.
Right?
Yeah. People talk about issues. I had issues with losing game progress.
Right.
That was irritating. And then, we showed this last week as a joke, with the Facebook being the Sega Genesis.
Right. Having to blow into the cartridge.
But we did that.
We did, yeah.
All the time.
Uh-huh.
I can't tell you how many times, and you'd hit the machine, whatever. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. But I remember playing NBA Jam and Sonic the Hedgehog.
From downtown.
Yes.
He's on fire. Yeah,
I enjoyed that.
That was good.
I played it recently at Handshake Barber. They got the old arcade version. I enjoy it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you remember NFL Blitz.
Okay.
It was a football game, but you basically level people. It's hilarious.
I think I played that one.
It's like wrestling and football combined.
Mm-hmm.
It's not at all game accurate.
Right.
But yeah, it was great. What was your favorite game growing up?
Let's see. It depends on the console. So on a regular Nintendo,
yes,
I liked Cobra Triangle.
Cobra Triangle.
Yeah, you were driving this boat around, and you had to get through all kinds of obstacles. And at the end, there was this huge cobra or this huge dragon that you had to kill.
That sounds.
It was
terrifying.
a lot of fun. I like Top Gun too because I got to fly. Yeah.
My dad, and you may not know this, was a pilot.
Really?
And he's got to go back just for a few hours or whatever, and they'll renew his pilot's license.
Cool.
And my brother's working on being a pilot right now.
Mm-hmm.
Small aircraft. But he loved planes and stuff like that. So we got, I don't know what it was called. Maybe it was Top Gun. But it was a fighter jet video game, and he loved that. And you had to land on an aircraft carrier at some point. That's what I remember.
Yep, I remember that too. I think
you
it was
remember
Top
that?
Gun. Yeah.
Oh, that was that was the only video game my dad ever liked playing.
Really?
Oh, and Flight Simulator on the computer. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
He enjoyed both of those. But we played that, and I like Duck Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
And I was joking with you on a video the other day about Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed that gun and shooting at the screen. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
But
and the dog that would laugh at you if you shoot him.
I didn't like that he laughed.
The little
at
heckler.
Me, yeah, whatever, man. Shut your mouth.
Yeah, good time.
Sometimes you need a support group, though, Steven.
I know.
And
especially if you have a brother who just likes to annoy you by doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Yes.
And winning every time by hitting the same button. It's infuriating.
Yes. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. Well, you about ready for Clutch?
Yeah.
The Clutch Moment.
Today I want to talk about something really important. Something's been really heavy on my heart. And last week I talked about the 42% of people who have never heard the gospel. And I don't know if that number is staggering to you, but it's said that 70% of Americans don't even realize that 42% of the world's never been reached for the gospel, and that's a problem. But there is, on top of globally, there is a group of people around us that are still lost. Some of them are our family members. Some of them are classmates. Some of them are at work with us. And there's people that if we don't spread the gospel, they really may never really hear an adequate explanation of what Jesus did for them. And so I want to talk to you about your campus and your community. And when we think of the 42, we want to put the responsibility on others often. So, but what about the mission in front of our face every day? What are we doing about our campuses and our community? What are we doing to preach the gospel with our lifestyle and our words and the things that we do. In Matthew 18, Jesus tells this parable, and I love it. It's Matthew 18, 12 through 14, and Jesus says, if a man has 100 sheep and one of them wanders away, what will he do? Won't he leave the 99 others on the hills and go out to search for the one that's lost? And if he finds it, I tell you the truth, he will rejoice over it more than over the 99 that didn't wander away. In the same way, it is not my heavenly Father's will that even one of these little ones should perish. See, Jesus says in this parable that the lost are so important, it's worth every drive, every pursuit for the one. So if Jesus is overwhelmed by the lost, shouldn't we be also? And I really believe that. So facts on reaching your community and your campus. What in me needs to die so others can live? So Stephen, what are some things that need to die in us so that God can shine through us better?
Well, that whole idea about, hey, it's all about me.
Yeah,
I mean, really. Yeah. When it comes down to it, it's not all about us. You know, sure.
You're wrong, Burger King.
If you're looking, if you're looking at your life as a book, right?
Yeah.
Sure, you can be the main character. That's fine. I'll give you that. But you know what? It sure feels good to make somebody else feel like the main character from time to time.
That's so good.
It sure feels good to be able to help somebody else out who doesn't have any hope. And
yes.
You have this hope in you. And a lot of people get hung up on this whole idea of, I've got to tell my classmate, I got to tell my friend about salvation, because what happens if they die and they won't go to heaven? But it's not just about that. It's about hope now.
Yeah.
It's not just about then, it's about right now.
Right
and the hope
second.
that you have and the way that you're able to get over these circumstances you deal with. Maybe a trying or a testing time. Maybe you're going through a lot of drama with some friends. Yeah, you have some kind of peace about you. It helps you get through it a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, that's the same kind of thing that you can tell them about. That's what I like to think about. It's not just this, eternal, hey, where are you going to go when you die? Because it's more than that. It's about right now, because we are living right now.
Yeah.
So.
Which comes to my second point. Realize God placed you where you are. And I heard this in a leadership speech, Stephen. I thought it was so good. And this is what I mean. We've got to get out of our one-day mentality. One day I'm going to be this. One day this is going to happen. I know you've heard that before. God has placed you in right now to do great things where you are right now. Not when you're 30 or in the senior class playing bingo and listening happily to hymns, which there's nothing wrong with that. But God wants you to operate in where you are now. In this moment. Because, Stephen, I don't know about that. Me and you've been in this long enough to realize that, we've seen young people die. We've seen things, we're not promised tomorrow's next breath. So what are you doing with the opportunity God gave you right this second?
Yeah.
So why, as humans, do you think we are always looking down the road instead of taking advantage of where we are right now?
Because we always assume that tomorrow's going to be there.
That's true.
I mean, it's always been there, since we've been alive. I mean, tomorrow's always been there. But what happens if tomorrow isn't there?
That's true.
Yeah.
And it's not even like you said, where we're going to die one day. It's in this, like, God gave me this breath. What am I doing with it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, it's okay to make plans.
Right.
It's great to make plans.
Yeah.
But what are you doing right now to get you there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Take the first steps now. And
so the third thing is be courageous. This is something that God said to Moses and then Joshua. And my question is, why as Christians do we often struggle with being courageous, with having the courage to do great things, Stephen?
I know exactly why. It's a selective amnesia.
There it is.
In the middle of a stressful situation, in the middle of a storm, we forget all the times that God has brought us through.
Yeah.
And we forget that, hey, he did it then, he's going to do it now. He's got my back. And, that's such just a blasé term, he's got my back, but he's also got your front and your sides and your above and your beneath. So he's got you all the way around.
He's everywhere.
There's no reason for you to be afraid.
That's right.
Go for it.
And it reminds you of that story in the Bible, right, where Jesus is laying in the boat and the disciples get up and start wigging out.
Yeah.
And Jesus is in the boat. like, you just watched him do all these miracles,
Exactly.
you know?
Yeah.
Chill. He's got this. But, I mean, it's easy to say that until you're the person in the boat. So.
And like right now, it's really easy for us to talk about it.
Yes.
If we're not going through something like that.
That's so good.
It's so cool, though, because after you come through something like that, it's like, I didn't think there was a way out of that. But somehow,
I made it.
You made a way, and you kept me safe the whole way through. And now I've learned something. And I think lots of times we forget that the stories that we have are what are really going to help other people. Because, I mean, I read this verse in the Bible. It talks about overcoming the enemy by what? By the blood of the Lamb. That's Jesus. And by the word of their testimony.
Yeah.
So each one of us has a testimony of what God's done for us, how he's got us through, how he's been so good. And we need to tell that story.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Such a good answer. So right. Hey, let's pray for you. I want to pray for you right now. God, I pray, God, that you would help us to reach our community. You would help us to reach our campus, that we would take advantage, like Stephen said, of this moment now. You gave us this breath. God, help us to make the most of it. It's okay to make plans, but God, let our plans involve making a difference for you. Pour out your presence, your power, and your anointing on our life, and let us be used by you in such a mighty way. In Jesus' name, amen. There's this video, and these little kids are very motivating. There's this guy, you know what I'm talking about.
I do.
I love this video right here, but ever so often you need a little encouragement.
You do. No matter what you're doing.
Throw it. That is awesome.
I love it.
You know that was good.
Oh, yeah.
So every time you're shoveling, it's already hard to shovel. So it's
Yeah.
every time you're shoveling, you got these little kids cheering for you. It's a good day.
Now, that's the kind of cheering section you want to have.
Yes.
Now, we're going to share a little bit of a different cheering section later
you
on
don't.
with when the ladies are in studio.
Yeah.
That maybe they can relate with.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
And I saw this, Stephen, do you ever live somewhere where you live in an apartment, or you live somewhere where your house was attached to somebody else, and you can hear the neighbors all the time?
Yeah.
And I thought this was hilarious.
Yeah.
This
That's some pretty good stuff.
the way these people dealt with their neighbors above them.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
Here we go. Massage gun. Hockey stick.
When they're loud at
The
3
vacuum
a.m.
cleaner.
Look at them.
That's genius.
Upside down, though.
Absolutely.
That's so funny.
It is.
So,
You got to let them know somehow. They got to be quiet too. Right?
yes.
Yeah.
And Stephen, I found a way to motivate people to run.
You did.
And I think I would be motivated to run like this.
I think I would too.
Yeah. So there was Mario. I have a follow-up to this, though. Look at
The big question is, what would be in that container for you?
Oh, steak.
Ooh. Nice.
Little steak. My wife's making some roast tonight I'm pretty excited about. But, all I'm saying is whoever's running that, he probably should be running.
Probably.
Whoever's running the food, I think it's...
But what a teammate, though, to be there.
I know. And run with the food. What would be in that box for you, Steven?
Oh, for me, it'd have to be something sweet.
Yeah.
What would it be?
Well, now that you said it.
Dave's
Dave's cheesecake.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
Have you had it?
Anything cheesecake is usually good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I've never had Dave's before.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good.
I imagine you would have said that ice cream from Publix that you like so well.
Oh, Chocolate Trinity. It is so good, Steven.
Oh, I've heard about it.
You
Yeah.
need to eat it at least one time.
I need to try it.
It is pretty phenomenal.
But I refuse to go into Publix. So pretentious. We're shopping as a pleasure. Really?
It really is.
How about you let your
the
customers
prices
say
aren't,
that? Yeah.
But Steven, you really like Star Wars,
I do.
and
I'm a geek.
and
Sure.
I think it's hilarious These guys wearing full-blown stormtrooper outfits in the places you find them these days.
Right?
Not just at Disney.
Oh. How about Whole Foods?
They're all waiting on Darth Vader to shop here, which is hilarious.
Wow.
Why didn't he use some kind of force? He didn't pull his lightsaber out and cut that bag in half. I mean, come on.
We're going to have a fun time. We're super excited. We rarely ever, lately we get phone calls from coaches, our messages. And so if you're out there and you're a coach and you want to be premiered on the Varsity Radio Show, we're here for you. We want to do that. Send us a message at Varsity Radio Show. You can go to our Facebook, send us a message. We get that. We read those. It's been really exciting. Next week, I'll go ahead and tell you, same situation. We are so excited. We're going to get to host Sardis for the first time ever. But I've been communicating with Coach Brooks from Asbury, and so it's been pretty cool. And so here come our athletes. It's going to be a fun show. So, Savannah, Daisy, Becca, I'm Seth. It's good to have you guys. Have your parents ever tried to embarrass you?
Yeah.
Becca, be real with me. You just say, yeah, hold it. Don't hold it in. I need all your fun. So, yes. Often?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So me and Steven, he is a father of one daughter. I have 3 sons. It would be hard to humiliate my boys at this point because they're almost 7 and 5. Well, they're 6, 4, and 6 months, so it's hard to humiliate them yet.
Yeah.
But I aspire to be like my friend Steven over there.
Mm-hmm. So looking at some stuff that I might be able to pull off in the future. Something a little like this.
What do y'all think?
TV.
Let's say they got the moves.
Would your dads do this?
My dad, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And Daisy? No, he wouldn't do that. Savannah?
No. My dad's like very shy, but I feel like there was other people who'd get talked into doing it.
He would get talked into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. What's the funniest thing your dad's ever done to you? This is important info.
I don't know. It's on the spot.
It's on the spot. Y'all got this. I believe in you.
Okay, any pets between all of you?
Oh, I got pets.
What kind of pets we talking about?
I got a dog. She's like a mix with a German Shepherd and some other type of dog.
Yeah.
And then I have like 5 cats.
5 cats?
Period.
Wow.
So I would say you're the cat lady?
I'm both ways.
That's both crazy.
Yeah, and then I have some chickens and roosters.
All right. Very cool. So we're talking about these chickens for egg purposes or for
both ways.
Okay, all right. Extra protein.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I gotcha.
Both ways.
All right.
So when they quit producing eggs, then you eat them?
Well, when
they're hungry, they eat them.
Becca, thank you for the sound effects. You've already amped this show up.
You know, some places they also
here.
eat other kinds of animals, like I don't know, guinea pigs. You ever heard of them?
I have been there. I have seen it on the menu, Steven.
Really? Okay.
Ecuador.
All right.
Yep.
I got you.
I've seen it on the menu.
Just so happens this particular video has some guinea pigs, but hey, we just covered cats and dogs, and chickens. And about the rest of you, the other 2 ladies, do y'all have pets?
Yes.
Yeah. What we talking about?
5 cats.
Pet snake.
Go ahead.
Well, I just got this little puppy named Chili. So
Chili.
cute.
Aww.
She's a little Australian Shepherd Pit Bull mix.
Cool.
And then we got Darla and Clyde.
Darling Clyde.
That's great.
That's awesome.
And then we have our 2 cats, Luke and Handsome.
Aw. Handsome. I love it.
He's my fat cat.
All right.
Wow, he's your what?
Fat cat.
I like it.
That's great. Okay, so any other pets that we've left out? Nobody has horses or goats or?
Not anymore, no.
Oh, we used to though.
I have 2 dogs. I'm not as cool as them, but only
2 dogs? What are their names?
Julie and Maz.
Aw, cool.
I like that, Maz. I like that.
So no really out there pets. I mean, besides the chickens, we're not talking gerbils, chinchillas. We're not talking any
I had
kind of...
a cockatoo at one point.
Oh, really?
I'm from Missouri.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cockatoo's really cool.
Yeah. He liked to chew up the trim, though. That was like the one thing he didn't like.
I used to have a rabbit, and he used to chew on everything. His name was Brewster. His full name was Sidney Brewster Spiegel, and he was our fur baby. It's when we lived in an apartment. We couldn't have a dog or a cat, so we had to have a rabbit. But anyway, you can house train them.
You and Cassie had a bunny.
We sure did. Yep. And he was the renegade.
Did you tell him
he was the one that would get out of the cage at the pet store all the time and roam the store. He's the one we took home.
Steven had a pet bison. Also.
No. I don't like buffalo.
We used to take our goats shopping with us.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. How did that work out?
We had like an Orscheln's in Missouri, and you could just bring your animals in. My friend used to ride her horse in there all the time.
What?
Wow.
Yeah. They didn't care.
Where's this?
Missouri.
What kind of store was it?
Like, just like a farm and home store.
Okay.
Kind of.
Nice.
So.
All right. Well, hey, I talked about guinea pigs. Let's see some guinea pigs. If they could talk, what do you think they'd be talking about? Here we go.
It's good water. Yeah, it's nice and cold.
This H2O is expressive. Agreed. Yet unrefined.
Precisely.
With notes of
Yes.
St. Augustine grass.
Indubitably.
This would pair well with earthworm reduction.
Let's go piggy dipping.
Nice.
Everybody scream! It's the fuzz!
It's one of your cats.
Go!
Oh, they're all there! Look, Daisy! All of them!
Have I ever been the victim of violent crime? Yes.
I was mugged.
Oh, wow.
That's my cat every day.
I definitely rolled in something dead.
That's what my dog does.
Wow. That was great, Steven.
Yeah.
We got to see 4 of Daisy's 5 cats.
Where's the other one at? They still left him in the dumpster.
That's right.
Now, one of you said you had a dog named Chili?
Yes.
Okay. I found King Chili the pug. Have you heard of King Chili the pug?
No.
Never.
No? Oh, my. He gives us words. He gives us all kinds of
Have you heard of the
wisdom.
Irish pug song?
No.
Oh, my. You need to find it.
Can you sing it, or is it safe to sing?
I'm not going to sing it.
Oh, why not?
No.
Come on.
I saw it on Facebook
Becca,
like
you said you
forever
could
ago.
sing a little.
Oh.
That doesn't mean I was going to.
We were going to give you... This is your moment. When are you going to be on the radio again, Becca? We're going to have Savannah sing
You think
with
about
you.
it.
It'll be good.
Think about it.
Yeah.
I'll play you some wisdom from King Chili the pug.
Let's
I don't
hear
think
it.
you're ready for this cuteness.
I'm ready.
It's so good.
You never actually stop clapping. The time between claps just becomes longer. No way. You can get arrested for peeing in front of other people. And then you will be forced to pee in front of other people. Depends on where you live, though, I guess, a little bit. Light bulbs were such a good idea. They became the symbol for a good idea. That's true. We don't check the refrigerator multiple times to see if we can find new food. We check to see if our standards have dropped enough since the last time we opened it.
Why?
Yeah.
Last time you did that, I was sitting here thinking, every bit of that's true.
It is. Yeah.
Becca, you want to comment?
Not yet.
Not
I'm
yet.
going to save it for later.
We're still warming them up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I enjoyed that, Steven. That was amazing.
Yeah.
So, you got any rock star?
I've got plenty of rock star. I'm
Love
trying to
it.
figure out which one I want to play for him. Let's go with this one. All right. Rock star. Here we go.
Hey, what's up, little buddy? You pooped up? Oh, yeah, you pooped. Oh, this uncomfortable. Oh, you blowing in the wrong spot. I'm telling on you. Mama. Woo, 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 woo. All right, I'm going to go to the room and count to 3. You hide.
Okay. You're too stupid to find me right here.
1, 2, 3. Here I come. You under this blanket, ain't you?
No, I'm not.
Really, dude? Really? That's how you go at? Man, cut all that out. You ain't even mad. Come on, let's go outside and play. You know you want to go outside. I'm not fighting, Mama. They fighting over there. They don't know how to act. You said good dogs get good treats. Didn't you say that, Mama? That's what See, Mama, I'm being a good dog. Good dogs get good treats. That's what you said.
Don't eat it.
Oh my gosh, that's my dog right there.
The way he was growling at that cat was hilarious.
My little dog Claude does that to the puppy.
Claude. I like the names that you chose for your animals.
He's about ugly. He's really ugly.
The dog?
He has a little underbite.
Oh.
It's horrible.
It's like ugly in a cute
he's
way?
Just unique.
Okay.
Savannah says unique.
Yeah.
What's your favorite animal?
I like giraffes.
Wow. Daisy?
Do
Do you have a favorite cat?
No, I don't have a favorite cat, but there's always this one.
Can't discriminate.
Yeah, we can't discriminate. We love them all equally.
Really?
Yeah.
You have a favorite chicken, the one you don't eat?
Yeah. I used to, but not anymore.
Then you ate her?
Yeah, we had to eat her. If not, she was gonna
Do
be
you
too
name
old.
your chickens?
No, I don't. There's too many. They keep up.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I wonder when you're bored. I used to do this a lot, right? So when I was bored, I was saying in the living room, and say there was a basket, like a clothes basket, laundry basket in there. I would take that. I'd lay on my back, and I'd try to balance that thing on top, right? So I'd hold it with my hands, I'd hold it with my legs, and I'd try to kind of balance it. Have y'all ever tried to do that before?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, you do? Okay. All right. Well, do you know that those kind of skills can really land you a pretty cool career? I found this.
Who knew?
It's a channel over on the socials called Tricky Chicks.
In what?
And I want you to see this because this is just awesome.
Wow.
Watch her alternate between her feet and her hands.
Well, if you can do this.
Look at that.
I can't do nothing
Yeah,
special
no.
like that.
You're gonna get a foot cramp.
How?
Pretty amazing stuff.
I mean, I can Superman a kid up in the air, but I can't do nothing like that.
Yeah. Watch, she matches them here. And there we go.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Isn't it though?
That takes skill, man.
Like, how do you even realize you can do that?
That's the question, Savannah. At what point do you wake up and like, I can do this with my feet? That's severe exercise, though.
It takes
when
a
did
lot
you
of
realize
practice,
that milk was safe to drink from cows?
Ooh. Who was the first person to drink cow's milk?
I want to know that.
Wow.
That's a solid question.
And how much different does it taste after we get it at the grocery store?
A lot different.
Really?
A lot different.
You've had raw before?
Goat milk, not cow milk.
Oh,
but
okay.
I've had goat milk.
Does it taste
Not a
like?
fan.
Does it have hints of grass? I mean, does it taste like grass?
It's just
Tastes gamey.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
You don't want it.
All right, I got you.
Yeah. Also, duck eggs. I got to eat one of those this year.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Not an adventure I want to go back to. Daisy? Steven, you were going somewhere.
Oh,
I'm
sure.
sorry.
Now, I need to know, any of you have a crush on anybody right now?
No.
No? We all have boyfriends here, or what?
No.
No?
No.
We're all single?
Independent woman right here.
Independent women. I love it. All right, cool. So, have you ever had a crush on anybody?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
No crushes? The way you're giggling, I'd say
Becky,
you
you're
probably
lying.
had a crush on somebody before.
I would never.
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 I
Not
definitely know she is currently lying.
So my question is, what's the craziest thing you've done for a crush? What's the craziest, like, out of the way thing you did just so you could be near them? Anything out there? Anything just kind of
Daisy,
creative?
what's that about?
Like, what? No. That's a little too crazy.
Like you pretended to be interested in something just so you could be near them, or you pretended to be, I don't know, in a class or something like that, or you pretended
Becca,
to be.
you're thinking. You need
I'm
to.
thinking.
You pretended to
I mean,
be.
I've sent
involved.
this guy. It was in middle school. I sent him an email.
Yeah.
Like
Oh.
this
An
school. in the school though, and he showed everybody. Bro, I went to school next day. I was so embarrassed because I was really putting my heart out there. I really meant it too. Oh. And then he
That's
just said,
always what happens.
He should have been embarrassed that he rejected you, Becca.
See, this is why
I look a little different in Missouri than I do now.
Savannah.
This is why you stay single. Is that what you said? I heard you say that. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta put your heart out there. Sometimes it's gonna hurt. That's okay. Sometimes it really works out. And in fact, I have a story about that. Here, take a look at this.
What's the craziest thing you've done when you had a crush on someone? I'll go.
Okay, so when I went to college, I walked past this guy and I immediately texted my best friend at the time, Maggie. And I was like, I just met the most beautiful person I've ever seen in my life. And then it just so happened that when I was leaving my public speaking class, he was coming into the same building that that class was in. So every single day, we'd pass each other. And so like, even if my class would let out 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes early, I would just sit around, twiddle my thumbs until the actual time of class change so I could walk past this guy and just say, hi, how are you? And he'd smile and say hi. I'm like, it's the best moment of my day. And then I'm like sitting, studying in the cafeteria, eating breakfast by myself. And he walks over to me. This is like the next semester. And he asks me to fill out the survey that he's doing for his class. I was like, yeah, of course, I will literally do anything you ask me to do. Not really. I played it really cool. And I'm like, yeah, that is absolutely no problem. So I filled out a survey and emailed it to him. Come to find out, the survey was fake. That was just his way of trying to find out my name. So anyway, so we like chatted a little bit. We would like email each other back and forth every so often. Then I had a semester in a jazz dance class, and when I would leave the gym, he would be walking on the treadmill. So we always got to say hi to each other again. And come to find out that he actually hated walking the treadmill, but he knew that I was in a jazz dance. And so he would walk the treadmill when my class was letting out so he could say hi to me. And it was just kind of like that, back and forth, back and forth. And then one day he was like, I think we should probably date. I'm like, I actually think we should date as well. I think you're right. And so
Becca's
we
like,
dated.
yeah.
Nobody says that
We dated
anymore.
for about 2 weeks. And he said to me, how long do I have to date you before I propose to you? And I'm like, what? He's like, well, we're going to, like, I think we're going to get married. He's like, when you know, you know. And, like, I'm pretty positive that we're going to get married. I'm like, yeah, I think so, too. I'm like, we should probably date for a year or so. Like, we've gone on, like, 4 dates. And so we dated for a year and about a week. And then he proposed. And we were engaged for about a year. And now we have been married for going on 7 years. And we have 2 beautiful kids and the sweetest little puppy and a beautiful house. And we're doing great. So if a really cute stranger ever asks you to fill out some sketchy survey, do it.
I feel safe there. The sketchy survey.
But see, that's not even crazy. I would love somebody to do that.
I know.
I'd
be like, bro.
But you
say
that.
The survey?
At least he's trying.
Sure, yeah, I know that.
I'm enjoying the girl commentary here, Steve.
I know. I knew we were going to get some good commentary. But my question is, after the 2 weeks of dating, and he says, how long do we have to date before I can ask you to marry me?
That's crazy. No, that's kind of.
What do you think about? Yeah, okay. So I was wondering, does that seem a little too soon for you?
If it's more of a joke and less of
no,
you want to get married.
This is okay. So you're kind of checking it out that way. It's like, are you joking? Is that what you're talking about? I got you. Okay.
Yeah. I felt like since he said that, he felt like as soon as they said hey when the walking past each other, that's when they started dating.
Right. Yeah, it's like time served. All this time we've known each other. We could just call that the time that we spent together. Yeah, I got you.
There you go.
But some of you ladies are really wigged out when a guy says that they love you, like really early on. So what do we think about that?
I had one of my exes tell me that on like the first night we were dating.
Really?
It was freshman year though. So.
Wow.
How long did that relationship last?
Like a month and a half.
Hey, that's love. Yeah, you joke about that, Steven.
Mm-hmm.
But about 3 weeks in, well, the first day I looked at my friend. The first day I met my wife.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I met her, That night, I looked at my friend and I said, I'm going to end up with that girl.
Wow.
And we've been married 16 years.
Yeah, but you didn't tell her that, though, right?
No, not that day.
Good. Okay, good.
But
that could
about
be a game changer.
3 months in, I told her I loved her.
Yeah.
And then she told me, you're going to have to wait a year to propose to me. So I waited a year and 1 day.
Okay.
So the day after a year, I asked her to marry me. And she said yes, obviously. Spoiler alert. Surprise! 3 kids later.
There you go.
But yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's cool, though.
Right? So, seriously, we have no prospects here, ladies? Nobody that we're seeing? Nobody we're spending time with?
No.
Nobody we want to talk about on the socials anyway, or the radio about. I got you. I understand. Well, hey, we got 13 seconds.
13 seconds.
Until athlete interview. What were you going to say? You almost said something.
I was going to say everything's just everything's complicated. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go with the athlete interview.
The Varsity Athlete Interview.
All right. Welcome to the athlete interview. So excited to be with Daisy, Rebecca, and Savannah. It's a good day. And we've had fun already. They've given us their opinion. They've been really funny. Enjoying it. But hey, we want to know about you as an athlete. This is your senior year. The reason you're here is for softball, but I've noticed you do many sports. And so, starting with Savannah, and we'll go Daisy, and then Rebecca. When did you start your sport? And when did you know, hey, I can be pretty good at this?
Well, I've been playing sports since like Pee-wee. I would say like, I don't even know, like 5th grade. And then I've just been playing ever since.
Me? I've been playing since I was 5 years old for basketball.
Yeah.
And then I slowly started to see there was another sport too, like softball.
Yeah.
And then I got into that too as well.
Yeah. Becca! I like that you're smiling all the time, Becca.
I started playing sophomore year, kind of just because they were like roping me into it. Like I didn't know what I was doing. I just moved here and they're like, "You want to come play softball?" And I was like, "Not really." Like, well, you're gonna play. I was like,
Wow.
"Okay."
Nice. Do you enjoy softball?
Yeah. I like the energy, especially in the dugout. We be cheering for our teammates.
Yes, sir.
I like the chemistry between the teams.
I like the fast pace.
Fast pace.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So you've been playing since your sophomore year. Now you said you're from Missouri. When did you move here?
Sophomore year.
Sophomore year. So then you started.
I moved December of that sophomore year.
Okay. Have you enjoyed it?
Yeah, it's been alright.
Okay. So tell me about your coach, Coach Brooks. He reached out to us. He seems like a pretty cool person. So tell us about him.
No pressure.
I think he's a good coach. I think he's very passionate about the sport, and you can tell in our team. And I know he puts in a lot of time and effort, and I think it's going to pay off.
Yeah,
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. Especially since we have some young people that on our team, and because we're the only 3 seniors, and I'm pretty sure we have like only 2 juniors, and the rest are 2. It's 2, Jocelyn and Trin. So we have 2, and then the rest are like kind of like freshmen,
Middle school.
There's a lot of 7th and 8th graders.
So we're not barely, but they're trying to get that habit. What is softball and like where you throw the ball and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So when we're gone, they have people that know kind of what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
What do you like about this team that you're on right now? This softball team.
Chemistry, man.
Yeah.
How we get loud.
I didn't hear that.
The chemistry and how we get loud on the dugout.
And we stay loud.
Okay.
Yeah, and you may see that scoreboard, but you can't tell.
Don't matter.
You can't
tell what we're playing.
Who's winning or who's losing.
All right. So y'all been in it 4 years?
I've been for varsity softball.
Varsity.
I played for 7. Since 7 years, pretty sure 6 years when you can start varsity, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me this. In those years, tell me about, go each one of you, the most memorable game you had, maybe the hardest loss you've had, but tell me about the biggest win that you've had. Becca?
Okay, so I don't remember who we were playing, but I ran from first to third. Not like first, second, third. I went first, third.
That's phenomenal.
It was embarrassing.
That's an embarrassing moment for sure. But what game was that? Don't remember.
I don't remember who we were playing. I know it was on turf, though.
AstroTurf. Albertville? Or Arab?
I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, so tell me about the biggest win you've had. Or most memorable.
Pass it around. Come back to me on that one.
You can go.
Okay, so the most memorable game for me, I think it was in the tournament. I almost hit it over the fence. So I hit it like this much. I needed a little bit more to hit it over the fence. So that's how I knew. I was like, hey, we got this. So my goal for this year to hit a dinger actually.
Yeah.
And then what was the other one question?
The hardest loss.
Oh,
and the biggest win.
I know the biggest win against Brindley. It looked like the score was so high. It looked like a basketball game. Yeah.
Wow. Back and forth?
Basically.
Yeah. And then y'all pulled it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Savannah, tell me.
Well, I'd agree with Daisy on that one. And then I don't remember who we played, but I remember it was the 7th inning, and we only needed one more point, and then we scored it and we won. So it was like a very close game.
Yeah. Very close.
Yeah.
So let's talk about practice. Talk about practice with your favorite drills, your most exciting drills, things that everybody has to do practice. I think most of the time we're like, but then you know what's most beneficial to your sport? What's been the most beneficial, and what is something that you absolutely hate doing?
Hate running.
Hate running.
Hands down. Hate
Hands
running.
down. You love conditioning.
It's all right.
All right, Daisy.
Oh, okay. So I agree. I don't like running, but my favorite thing is I like hitting.
You like
I like
hitting.
hitting. Yes.
Hitting practice? Or?
Hitting in practice.
She hits dingers in practice.
Oh yeah.
She won in the game, though.
I was on a streak. I was on a streak, and now I kind of. But we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it.
I like hitting whenever we do, but I also like to practice defense because I feel like if we don't have a good defense, then we can't win.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. So,
I'm gonna agree with defense. I like doing like when they're hitting them and throwing them to our bags, so we're learning to tag and our relays.
Yeah.
Like that.
So, before the game, do you ever get nervous? Y'all ever? Do you? I guess if you don't get nervous, the question is because y'all look like y'all have a lot of fun. I'm gonna ask you some of your. I want y'all to do some of your cheers and stuff that you do in the dugout. But before we get there, I want to ask you because y'all are already talking about them, so I'm excited about it. I want to ask you, how do you prepare for a game? Like, how do you get yourself mentally ready?
The bus.
Yeah,
we play music on the bus. We just kind of stay hyped.
What kind of music?
Everything.
Whatever. Usually me and Kat are playing some kind of country, and then we're mixing it to their
I'm sorry. I gotta put some of my songs. I did to country. Sorry.
You dance to country?
No.
No, me and Daisy have to put on our R&B.
Yeah, they mix that into my country.
There you go. They don't want your country music.
I'm sorry. Not that type of taste music. Right
Yeah?
now.
Yeah, you don't like country music.
I'm not. I feel like I'm so. I feel like I'm so used to my music. Whenever I hear like that, it's like it doesn't match my type. So I was
yeah,
like,
you're not vibing with it.
Mm-mm.
You know.
No.
So you get prepared on the bus ride there.
Mm-hmm.
And so have you what tell me about some of the coolest plays that you've gotten to be a part of?
I say our triple play that we made yesterday was pretty good.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Who'd y'all play?
Brindley Mountain.
Yeah, we play like 2 teams. We play DAR and Brindley.
Okay.
We could have won both. In my
Oh, you
opinion.
played 2 yesterday.
Yes, it was the county tournament.
Oh, wow. So how's this year been going?
We need some work.
It needs some work, but I feel like we definitely made progress since our first game.
Yes.
Yeah. How many games have y'all played?
1.
One.
Wait, one. Play one?
I've played 1.
Well, me and Daisy, we've missed like
two
because we were in Montgomery for the FCCLA competition.
We get to go to nationals.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Yeah.
Yeah? Tell us about that.
Okay, so we placed second in our state, and then we got a bid to nationals, and it's all the way in Seattle, Washington. So we're trying to fundraise. So want to give us money?
Hey, shout out who wants to help us fund our trip.
But we did repurpose redesign, which means we take old stuff that people don't use anymore, and we make it into something new.
That's awesome.
And we made a side table tray out of cardboard, and it looks like wood and stuff to put on it.
That question is like, is this really cardboard?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So Daisy, you got a ton of awards.
Oh, my bad. I have my whole resume.
I got Daisy's resume right here. So I don't even know where to start on all these. Yeah. This Steven, when you were watching Despicable Me and the minions are filling out the resume for Gru, to be a dad.
Oh my gosh.
It's just Daisy's thing right here.
Well, I love it. It's not all academic. I mean, it's not all athletic either.
No,
We got academic stuff in there.
I love it. I love it.
It sounds like somebody's really been trying to stack that that
She ready
transcript
for-
a little bit.
Yeah.
She's going to the Auburns.
Yeah.
I got accepted, and I'm waiting to. Oh yeah, I had to fill my housing application. Too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting. So
Do you feel ready? Do you feel ready to make the move? Because that's a long way away.
I feel like I am. I feel like all the dual enrollment classes have prepared me for going the trip to going 4 years for Auburn, or even more for that animal science pre-vet major.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I have. I mean, I took in I think I'll have by the time I graduate, I'll have 37 college credit hours.
Wow. That's amazing. It's a great head start.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
So I think it's funny not funny, but Becca says that you're the one that inspires her.
Okay, accidentally yesterday, we were like, I don't know who it was, and I was just as a joke, it's like, hey, you can put me there.
So go into that, Becca.
I mean, I don't know. She keeps it real.
She keeps it real.
She keeps it hype.
Yeah.
Love Daisy.
I love to cheer on people. I mean, every time if anyone has a question, they always come to me, and I was like, they think I know every answer.
Do you?
Hey, sometimes I do. Hey, if I don't know, I will find the answer.
You and Google will change the world.
Yes.
Yay? Or as my son thinks, Siri knows all. You know?
Siri gets the information from Google too.
I know, yeah. So who personally inspires you? Trinity. Talk about Trinity. Who is Trinity?
Trinity is my best friend. She, I don't know. She just always helps hype me up.
Trinity. Helps. Becca, I don't think you need any help popping up. So Savannah, I'm seeing how many awards you have.
Well, I only put 2, but
Only 2.
No, but I'm saying there's
Only.
more. There's
She saved her list.
Only 2. And you said you don't have anything interesting you can do.
not that I'm aware of. I mean,
What do y'all do when you're not practicing and playing softball? What do y'all?
well, that's very rare.
Very rare. So what do you do?
Work.
Yeah, either I'm working.
Where do you
or
work?
I work at the Albertville Rec.
Awesome. Nice. Sand Mountain?
Yes.
Nice. And you?
Bojangles.
Bojangles. Daisy?
I work on kind of like Fridays and the weekends too. I work with my mom. We do event planning.
Nice.
So we decorate for any quinceañeras, weddings,
I'm
birthday
just glad you
parties.
didn't say we slaughtered the chicken.
Hey, we make food too. So.
Hey! Straight from the farm?
No.
Sorry. We can advertise that.
Oh, dang. I should have brought one of her business cards.
Yeah, so you work at Sand Mountain Park.
Yes, sir.
And how long have you done that?
Since July.
Do you enjoy it?
I do.
What do you do?
I'm in the food and beverage department, so I work at like the concession stands and the concession stands basically.
And we asked you who inspires you athletically. You said your team and your coach.
Yes.
Explain that.
Okay.
I want to bring a positive attitude to the team.
I want to bring a positive attitude to my team. Even if we're doing bad, which hopefully we're not, but if we are, then I'll just make sure to keep it going. It's just one play. And then as coach says, like, every pitch has its own laugh, so you just have to flush it if something... Can you stop laughing? I'm trying to be serious right now.
Yeah, stop it, man.
Yeah. Okay, anyway.
I like this.
So,
Steven,
and
go ahead.
Sorry, it's like our senior season. So,
what are you doing?
Becca, do you have something to add?
I backed away from the mic so you couldn't hear me laughing.
I can still hear you laughing.
She can see you. You're right in front.
Okay. Anyway, it's our senior season, and I just want to give it my all. Cause I play other sports, and this is like the last sport. I just want to leave it all on the field, give it my all, not regret anything.
So, how do y'all feel about being a senior?
I don't know how I feel about it. Like,
Dang.
I'm excited to leave, but like I'm not excited to leave. I don't know.
I know. I'm like, dang, I'm a senior.
Yeah, pretty much.
And especially me, we do a lot for the school. Like, we do fundraisers and stuff like that. And now we're like, dang, who's going to step up and do all the things we do?
We're in like everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
National
just
Society, FCCLA,
Who's going to
helpers.
Smith?
Becca's staying. She's going to be over advertisement and fundraising. So.
I'm what?
You're welcome. So, what's your plans after high school?
I have no idea yet.
Daisy? Auburn?
Yeah, I plan to attend. Well, I'm attending Auburn University to major in animal science pre-vet.
Nice.
Yeah, and just go all in, do my study, focus on my school basically, and yeah, make my mom proud basically.
There you go.
Yeah.
Savannah.
I'm probably gonna attend Alabama.
Come on, girl. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide?
Yeah,
there it is.
We're gonna be rivals, but I'm probably gonna attend Alabama because I basically got a full rod. And
Come on, girl.
And I'm gonna be an elementary teacher and maybe eventually a counselor.
Love it. Love it. So, let's talk about those cheers.
Which one?
Y'all tell any of them. Y'all do them for me. I want to hear you do some of these cheers.
Okay. No, I don't think that's a good one.
What's a good one? Like, volleyball USA.
Hit that ball. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Foul ball USA, hit that ball the other way, Arriba, Jamaica, Hawaii, Aloha, Foul ball USA, hit that ball the other way, Arriba, Jamaica, Hawaii, Aloha.
I enjoyed that very much. So, there's got to be more than that.
There is.
Like, like
dirt ball, dirt ball,
and then like
that junk. No, get that junk out of here.
And then we have like our individual
that
cheers.
was exciting. Y'all gotta do that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, do that one.
Okay. Oh,
wait. You want to do it?
What, dirt ball?
Yeah.
Oh, dirt
ball.
Dirt ball. We don't want that junk. No, get that junk out of here.
Hey, what?
I feel inspired.
Yeah.
It's a lot louder on the field.
Oh, yeah. Especially yesterday, there was this one, and we did one, and went whoo, and you could hear the echo go.
Oh yeah.
We were really loud yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
It was
That
nice.
was fun.
Before the catcher.
And then we all have like our individual cheers. So.
Yes, Havana.
Where's a tutu? Go tutu, go tutu, go. Go tutu, go tutu, go. Tutu, where's Havana? Go Vanna, go Vanna, go. Go Vanna, go Vanna, go.
Yeah.
I need y'all.
What's Daisy's personal?
Who's 33 that can hit it to the trees? It's Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. Who's 23? Oh, they can hit it to the trees. It's Daisy, 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 Daisy. Yeah.
All right, Becca.
I don't think I have one.
Well,
Becca needs one.
I haven't really.
Does she though? She's a really good shot though. This is the first time I've ever seen trap shooting on one of our questionnaires. Are you a really good shot?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I want to see this.
Do you get to go to like turkey shoots too?
I don't turkey shoot.
You don't go to turkey shoots? Oh, I bet you would kill them. I bet you would just bring home every turkey they had.
I also want to hear Becca sing.
Okay, go Becca. It's gonna be like, whoa.
Becca in the house. We need a varsity cheer to get y'all to come up with one.
So every time we come before the game, we go the lineup.
And then,
yeah.
Oh, it would be like,
we're like Daisy,
get up,
Becca, get up, Savannah, get up,
drink.
And at the end, we say Rams, get up.
Yeah.
That's very inspiring.
We try to be.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't got anything else, you got the cheers. So
True.
Those are great. Everybody but Becca. Becca needs one.
Becca can cross her eyes too. Anything special about the crossing of the eyes?
I'm watching it right now. This is live.
Yeah.
On the air.
So cool.
Fantastic. Embarrassing moments other than Becca's last one. Yeah.
I was playing.
Huh?
I was playing volleyball in the gym in Missouri.
Yeah.
And we were just running back and forth playing. I went to go down and get the ball, and my jeans ripped right down.
Wow. Yep. So how did you get off the court?
I went and sat on the bleachers, and I texted one of my friends to come out of class and bring me her jacket so I could wrap around me, and they went and called my mom and dad to come bring me clothes.
But you played it off.
I did play it off.
Yeah. So good. Daisy.
No.
Most embarrassing thing.
You know what? I never do anything embarrassing.
I don't buy that, Daisy.
I'm just kidding.
Daisy, your most embarrassing moment.
I really don't know. I probably like just a trip, you know, and just like nothing ever happened. I think so.
You got played off.
Yeah, like
Savannah.
I meant to do that. I don't know.
You never done anything embarrassing?
Well, of course I'm sure I have, but nothing that I remember. Nothing that scarred me.
Hey,
nothing that scars you.
No.
Nothing scarring.
Like, if I get embarrassed, I get embarrassed. I'm just like that. Like, yesterday, I accidentally did the wrong cheer. And I was like, oh, my bad, guys.
Nice. I like how you play that off right there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm like, it is what it is.
Steven, you got any questions?
I don't think so.
All right.
I think I'm good.
Well, guys, it has been a joy. We want you to stay around. We got 30 minutes of the show left. And how long does this season go?
Pretty sure in April.
May? I think it's like the beginning of May.
Yeah.
And you're having a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, no. The last game's like April 25th.
But then we have an area tournament.
Oh, yeah, I've read that.
Yes, check out. Let me pull out this.
April. Anyway, we are so glad that y'all came and we're part of this show. And y'all are going to continue to stay and have more fun. So, more fun videos before we ask people questions and give away prizes. So,
you can do that.
Go ahead, Becca. You can sing.
No.
You're not on radio right now.
No one's going to know.
You're on camera, but you're not on radio. What song do you sing?
It really just depends on, like, in the moment. Usually I'll just start kind of...
Well, what are you feeling in the moment right now?
I don't know. I'm feeling peer pressure right now.
That was a good question, Savannah. I approve.
I played the fifth.
What song is playing in your head currently?
Nothing, because now I'm trying to think of what songs in
Just the cricket sounds.
Yeah, like Jiminy Cricket.
It's that song, I Want to Dance with Somebody. Just popped in my head when I asked you that. Yeah.
No, that's probably going to be some country song.
All right, do y'all have walkout songs?
Yes.
We do.
What are your walkout songs?
Swag Surf.
Okay, yeah, you go
Sorry,
first, Becca.
I
Yeah.
didn't know you were talking.
No,
I
go
can't
ahead.
see your face.
Whoa. Okay.
Go ahead.
Swag Surfing.
Swag Surfing.
Okay, mine is Hey by Lil Baby. Hey.
Nice. Hey.
Mine's Batter Up by Nelly.
Nice. And why'd you pick them?
Because I love Nelly.
Okay.
I don't know. It sounded good.
Sounded awesome. Awesome. So, Inyara, what's been the favorite thing about this season for you?
I mean, just the energy.
Yeah.
Energy.
I feel like we've gotten a lot closer this year
Yeah.
than we've been in a long time.
There's no
drama.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. There's no drama on our team this year. There was a
So you're saying there were drama last year?
Oh, there's a lot of drama last year.
We're not gonna talk about that, okay? Let's keep the good energy going.
Good vibes.
Yeah.
Here we go. Steven, you heard him.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So I got to thinking, what should we play here? How about some more Dusty Dubs? I got a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like animals? And oh, by the way, I saw Daisy. You're like killing it on trigonometry, aren't you?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Let me tell you, pre-calculus trigonometry kicked my butt in college. I had to drop that class. There's something about all those functions: the sine, the cosine, the tangent.
I hate functions.
I asked for tutoring, so.
All right, I got you. Yeah. Well, hey, here's some more Dusty Dubs. This is some good stuff.
Frank, it's clear we're both of Viking lineage. And Vikings don't kiss. They kill. Oh, get free. All will burn. Did I cover my business? I don't think I covered my business.
How dare you call me potty mouth, you?
Am I the most athletic cat in the world? I am. I am Pope Meowthew the Eighth. I was promoted to Pope when I ate a cardinal.
Wow.
The secret's out, Victoria. I'm caught in your booby trap. They made a scheme, but I still got a balloon, and you didn't. Gina, turn that frown upside down.
Yeah, throw the stick. The suspense is killing me. Come on, I'm begging you.
Did I hear bacon? Gina, keep your chin up. It looks a lot like it did when I was a baby. Roaming the barrios in Chihuahua. Gina, come now. Things are looking up.
Yes. That was fantastic, Steven.
Good stuff.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. Do we like kayaks, ladies? Do we like kayaking?
Never been kayaking.
Yeah, I have never.
I have. I like it.
Yeah?
But I just get sunburned.
Okay. I got you. So do y'all ever get to get out here on Lake Gunnersville? Doesn't have to be a kayak, any kind of boat? You ever go over to Shell Island or any of that?
I mean, I do go on the lake in like the summer, but I've never been over there.
Okay, cool. Well, there's this, we call it Shell Island. There's a tree rope out there. It's the swing. Everybody gets on it and just swings out and drops. It's a lot of fun. Goat Island, too. Over there, people like to jump off the bluff. It's kind of fun to watch people over there. But anyway, okay, well, imagine if a kayak could be a little more secure. Because, the one thing about a kayak is you can flip that thing really easily. Mm-hmm. So this guy had an idea. He's like, what if I combined a bicycle and a kayak together? This is what he came up with.
Yes.
What do you think?
That's
kind of brilliant.
Cool. It's kind of like a paddle boat.
Exactly.
That's kind of cool. Looks like he's just walking. You see?
I like that.
Pretty genius.
That was genius.
Mm-hmm.
I know. Do any of y'all enjoy football?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not a huge NFL fan, but I saw this, Steven. It was hilarious.
Right.
There was this bird. He really wanted to be a part of the game, and it looks something like this.
Raiders special teams unit comes out for kickoff coverage with our friend, the pigeon, and he's lining up. Is he L2 or L3?
I think he's L4. He's outside the numbers.
And he's flying down
the field. Look at him, he's going down the cover.
Janikowski's kickoff return by Quentin Zapps. Stumbled as he got to the 20.
He is on cue. Watch him go on coverage. All right, fellas, go. I'm telling you.
This is great.
He's going to watch him come down to a landing. He's got contained. He's going to be the contained guy. not letting anything
I
get
got you
outside
from
of
right
him.
here.
No, but I'd be so scared.
Foster,
Step.
special teams
Yeah.
coordinator, said he was going to come up with a plan for the Eagles, and he has. We figured it
Pretty
out.
sure there was a cat running on the
New
field
mascot?
before.
Was there?
I think so. One time. I'm not sure.
Was it one of your 5? Yeah. Do you even know their names?
Yes. So it's there's
You do not.
yes I do. It's because like there's some unusual names, so like Mona, Pinta, Bomba, and then
Did you say Pumbaa?
no Bomba,
Like Timon.
Bomba.
Pinta.
And Pumbaa.
No.
Yeah.
No,
Okay,
it's
name
because she
is
purrs a lot, so it's like a little like I don't know. Yeah, we just call her Bomba.
What does
Bomba.
Bomba mean? What does it mean?
Bomba.
Yeah.
Bomba.
I mean, we just.
Bombastic
Becca said
side-eye?
something. What'd you say?
Bombastic side.
Criminal offensive side eye. I've seen that meme. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It's good.
No, we just gave it because she purrs a lot, and it sounds like a little bump, like you know the balloon pumps.
Yes.
So it goes like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, she.
That's your cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She purrs a lot.
I'm just sad you don't name the chickens.
Oh yeah, we don't need the chickens. And then my dog, her name is Menta.
Menta.
Yeah.
Which means?
A mint.
A mint.
I don't know. My mom just said Menta. And I was like, oh, okay.
And it was.
So what's it like being bilingual? I mean, being able to talk fluently in both.
Oh well, especially we have a lot of not bilingual, but non-English speakers.
Mhm.
So everyone when they look at me, they're like, "Can you translate?" I was like, "Okay."
Does it get old?
Not really.
Okay,
'Cause
good.
I was like, I take it as a good thing, cause like, oh, people actually is gonna be like, "Hey, Daisy, can you translate, please?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
I have a question. Do you dream in Spanish or in English?
At both.
Really?
Yes. Sometimes both. I can hear sometimes my mom yelling at Spanish.
Oh, okay. That's solid. I've always wondered that.
Does your mom ever yell at you in English?
Oh no. No.
I didn't think so. Usually reverts back to the original, right?
Yeah, it's only Spanish.
It's like the only time I ever heard my middle name growing up is when I was in trouble. Stephen Dale?
No, I don't have a middle name.
It's a bad
You don't
day.
have a middle name?
No.
Oh, is that not a thing?
No, for us, it's mostly like your dad is like. So my original name is Daisy Garcia Zarita, but I prefer Daisy Zarita because of my mom. So
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
So you had originally a hyphenated last name?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool.
Who on your team are you most excited about for next year? Who do you think's going to do, like, really grow, really make a big difference?
I feel like Catherine or K.
I was about to say Catherine and K-Ray.
Underclassmen.
Catherine and K-Ray.
Wow.
They're so young, but they're so good.
Yeah. They're both our
Like,
pitchers,
yeah.
too. K-Ray, she can hit it. And she can also pitch, too. So, and as well as
She's
Catherine.
in, what, 8th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna say Abby, but
Oh, yeah, Abby, too.
Abby.
But she doesn't pitch, so I was like...
no, but like
yeah.
she's still good
Yeah, yeah. I say mostly our pitchers, because they're the one who actually...
because they're so young.
They the ones who keep the game going for
Mhm.
an opposite team.
Awesome. So 8th graders with a lot of fire. They got
They
4
got a lot of
years.
fire. Mhm.
Wow. So that's exciting. So you see the team improving?
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially like if Coach Brooks, which I assume he's gonna stay, but you know if he stays, he's not just building up this team; he's building up the generations to follow.
Yeah.
He says he wants to see the whole city, a whole softball
Stand,
field
yeah.
stands full by the end of the season, or like kind of sort
Eventually.
of like that. Yeah, eventually. Because they
That's
really
cool.
don't take softball like
seriously.
Like basketball, you can see the whole stands full, and softball's like the parents.
If people realized how fun softball is to
Yeah.
watch,
Mhm.
when y'all get into the cheers,
Oh
and
yeah.
it's a really fun sport
It
to
can
go watch.
it can get very
Yeah.
funny, yeah.
Yes, it can be very funny.
Like yesterday, I slid to third basement, and I was like, ah.
Basement.
All right.
Bruh.
I want to know what Steven's showing me right now.
This is just chickens flying. That's all it is.
Just random.
Chickens flying.
This is what, yeah.
That's what I see.
That's what I was about to say. This is live video from Daisy's house.
Dang, where you get my address?
I didn't think chickens could fly, but there we go.
There you go. They got wings.
Steven, I am so grateful that you found that.
You're welcome.
Chicken jumping. It's almost as cool as the pigeon playing football. So
I was trying to find video. I saw this person had like some, they had a chicken coop. And they put some spaghetti noodles on top of the chicken coop, and the chickens were jumping up and grabbing the noodles.
Oh my god!
It was really fun.
I don't care who you are, what you do for a living, you are not prepared for what you're about to see.
That's so funny when you put food down. They be fighting for it, like.
Death fight there.
Like, no, this is my food.
There's I miss. Hey Steven, we were talking about embarrassing moments.
Sure.
There's a video where there's like 3 back to back.
Right.
I don't even know how to prep that. So
Okay.
I just wanted to show it to him.
All right.
In case you ever feel low. You could be these people. He literally tackles his teammate to get him not to score on themselves. And then scores on his own team. This is great, though. If you're going to make a mistake, be this kid.
Other way!
He's like, yeah, I met that guy.
That's when we jump the ball for basketball.
He still scores.
Kid has a future right there.
That's right. That, my friends, is how you take a mistake and turn it upside down. So, you're welcome. So, y'all couldn't come up with embarrassing moments, so I helped you out.
Oh man, I airballed one time a ball in basketball, but I was like, oopsies, and then just went off. But yeah,
I like how Daisy plays things off.
Okay.
So, what do y'all do to bond as a team?
Vibe with music.
Yeah, music.
Just kind of chit chat.
Well, she does country. Y'all do R&B, so...
Low apple bottom jeans.
There we go. And it's like that.
Yeah.
So, prom coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Anybody ever been promposed to?
No.
No.
There's no guys who are willing to do that now. They think it's corny.
It's too cheesy, man.
Yeah.
They just don't have game. That's what the
It's
issue
not
is.
cheesy. Just do it. Like, just do it.
They don't have game. They say sometimes they be saying game is game, business is business. Where's the business in game?
That's funny. Tell them what you want. Y'all got.
You can't be telling someone what you
Did
want.
you hear this, Steven? They said they want a promposal, but the guys are saying that's too much work.
Basically, yeah.
Lazy guys.
You know what I say? The girl's worth it. That's what I think. Just saying. Guys, y'all need to step your game up. Just calling it out. Greg Glasscock. I got something to say. I'm sorry about that. Daisy's trying to break my leg over here.
I know.
I didn't mean to talk about your chicken that way. You didn't have to get upset, Leia. He doesn't even have a name, okay? I got something to say
You got
to Greg.
it labeled
Steven.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
That's funny. That's good.
Actually, name one because she had chicken finger. Her name was Chicken Finger. Why?
Oh, wow.
Her finger kind of
It's
got
hurtful.
chipped.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Now, sports analyst Greg Glasscock.
Greg!
What's happening?
Hey, Greg. How are you?
Well, it sounds like I came in on a tail end of an interesting conversation.
Yes. We were talking about Daisy's chickens and the way she's named them. It's very inhumane because she named them a food. So, you know. She called one chicken finger.
Well, hey, I like to eat chicken.
Me too. Also, I had some for lunch actually, so it's delicious. Hey, Greg,
can't go wrong with chicken.
I got to hear you in your element yesterday. You probably didn't see me, but I got to be at that track meet.
Oh, were you there?
I was there, and
I wished I'd have run into you then. I saw old B-Love yesterday.
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah. Yeah, Where
were you at? Where were you hiding?
Well, I started at shot put, and then we circled the track and had to go because my youngest one, or I almost went up to that press box because you were announcing. And the funniest times is I thought you were gonna say clean up on aisle 9. That was you were announced. You were telling big kids where to get on the line. It was funny, but it was great.
Oh. Well, you should have come on up there and said hello. You could have kept me company.
That's right.
Kind of lonely up there in the old press box, but hey, it had to be warmer than down there on the track. I feel for everybody yesterday. That
was
wind
cold.
was bad.
It was really cold. So, but yeah, I had to tell you, you nailed it. You did so good, Greg.
Well, thank you. I mean, I feel like I really enjoy track meets, and I'm glad track season's here, but I feel like I don't do a whole lot at them, but I enjoy being at them, and I tell you, that's my first time in a while to be at a junior high meet, and there was a lot of good young talent out there yesterday.
Yeah. It was fun to watch, honestly.
Bright. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and speaking of track, from what I understand, a big varsity meet that was rained out a few weeks ago has been rescheduled for, matter of fact, next Tuesday. So if that is the case, I just thought about it. I might have to join you guys earlier or something in the day. But there's a big meet with county schools going against each other. It's advertised as a Marshall versus Coleman county meet. I think it starts at 4 next week. Of course, every spring sport, you always got to end it by saying weather permitting.
Yeah.
So we'll see. But yeah, I love track season, and of course, all the spring sports are in full force right now. Soccer at Gunnersville's going real well. The guys are ranked number 1. The girls are ranked 2nd. Had some big wins last week. A huge win at Crossville, which is always tough, and then one at Scottsboro. And then a big win Saturday. I wished I could have gone, but it interfered with I had a conflict there. I had something else I had to be at, but they beat a private school out of Mobile, 7A St. Paul's.
Wow.
So, yeah, soccer's rolling right along. Baseball is going now, of course, track and field. And speaking of baseball, there's a couple of what I call area teams that are ranked in the top 5 in 5A. I just saw a poll come out today. Boaz is ranked 3rd and Sardis is ranked 5th. And they're actually in the same area. So I'm sure that when they play each other, they will be battling out probably for their area championship. So a lot of good stuff going on right now in the spring.
That's awesome. Well, Greg, I appreciate it. I got some softball girls in here. I don't know how up to date you are on those, what's going on with them, but 3 seniors, Asbury.
What kind of season are they having so far? I've been kind of out of touch. I actually hadn't got to see any softball yet this year.
They won't tell me, so guessing it's one of those.
Okay.
Hey,
I guess it could be better then.
Now, hey, I know you've watched softball games. I don't think people realize how fun those are to watch. With the girls' chants and the... It's great.
You know, it's a lot of fun, and a lot of people that I talk to nowadays, and even broadcasting, as much as I enjoy baseball, softball is a lot quicker paced, quicker moving, and it's a fun sport. It really is. Sometimes baseball, as much as I enjoy it, it can
drag.
Well, let's just say it this way. It can be slow. And I know in the college ranks on up, now they've got the pitch clock, which I think helps that some. Of course, that's not at the high school level yet. But softball's a lot of fun. So for anybody out there listening that hadn't been to a softball game, you really need to go. It is a lot of fun.
They really are fun. They're a lot of fun. I have enjoyed it. I like the chants. I like it's just a lot of fun. But Greg, I appreciate you calling in. You add so much value to this show, and you did a great job yesterday, by the way.
Well, I appreciate it. I really enjoy it. Next time you're at a meet, come say hello, because I think Gunnersville is hosting, I want to say it's a total of 3 more meets, and I'm planning on being at all of them. So, yeah, drop in sometime if you're there.
Sounds like fun. Thank you, Greg. You're the man.
All right. I'll talk to you guys next week.
I've enjoyed having y'all. Hope you've had a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I have free food for you when you leave, so.
Thank you for having us.
I want to hear Becca sing so bad. Because she said she could.
I said I could kind of sing.
I could kind of sing.
I can kind of sing.
What kind of music do you sing?
Country accent.
Country mainly.
Yeehaw!
It's what?
Country mainly.
Country. I need to hear you sing, Becca.
I'm from...
Don't make me nervous.
We talking classic country? Or are we talking 90s country? What kind of country are we talking about?
Just depends on
Achy
whatever.
Breaky Heart, Stephen.
Oh.
I do know that one.
You do? Nice.
Don't break my heart. Come on, Becca!
My achy breaky heart.
I just don't.
How about Independence Day? Do you know Independence Day?
Kind of.
Yeah,
I do, but I don't always remember it.
What's one of those girl songs that you can just belt out? That's one that you love to sing. I know you've got one.
I cut my bangs with some rusty kitchen scissors.
She's really good.
I his name till the neighbors called the cops.
Wow.
I've numbed the pain at the expense of my liver. Don't know what I did next. All I know, I couldn't stop. All right, I'm stopping there.
Becca, why? Why?
Really
Steven, people say they can sing. They usually can't sing like that. That's
Right?
amazing.
Yeehaw!
That was good.
Thank you.
Really
Very
good,
nice.
Becca. Also, on the line right here, we need to give out Instagram handles for each girl.
I don't have
Proposals. Make it happen, guys.
Yes.
Worth the effort. Just saying.
The effort means a lot.
What'd you say?
I said the effort means a lot.
The effort means a
Mainly
lot.
because nobody shows any anymore.
Yeah.
That's what we want.
Oh, hey, yo!
Yes,
I
yes,
have some Lightning McQueen crops.
Have y'all seen that?
Cut.
You must be. Yeah. Are you lightning? Because I want you to be my McQueen.
That would get me. That would get me.
There it is.
I see right now.
Savannah.
No, it's
She
gonna
told
get
you, key to your heart.
Imagine me wearing those shoes on the same day.
Or like something
Do you
Spider-Man.
have Lightning McQueen shoes?
Crocs. I
Yeah.
have
No.
Lightning McQueen
Yes, she
Crocs.
does.
I should have brought them.
Yes.
Dang.
Should have
Yes.
whipped up in your.
Yeah. I mean, actually, we played on turf yesterday.
Yeah.
And so.
You wear the McQueen shoes.
I wish.
Oh, we
I
have
was-
a cheer for Lightning McQueen.
Oh yeah.
Let's hear it.
Go, wait. Okay, so they steal a base, and then we go, is that Lightning McQueen?
Ka-chow!
I enjoy your. I don't think Stephen. We've never had softball girls with this many cheers.
Right?
Hey, we got
Oh,
more.
There's so many.
I love it.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Like, how do you come up with them? You just like sitting around like
Really,
I'm
if it
bored
rhymes?
out of my mind, right?
I think a lot of them were
I've
already
been-
there when
yeah.
like, we got there.
Okay, they're
But then,
inherited.
but then,
Yesterday, Coach's daughter was making up one, and it was really cute.
Yeah.
We did. I know we did it, but I can't remember what it was.
Okay.
So the best part of the softball game is the cheers.
I like it. But also, when
The
we're
com-
actually scoring.
Yeah,
The rush. I like the rush.
the rush,
mm-hmm.
The
the
intensity.
adrenaline.
Yeah, the adrenaline. There
Yeah.
it is.
Wow.
I'm
Well,
an adrenaline junkie.
huh?
I love the feel of adrenaline.
So this is what we're about to do. It's called Buzzer Beater. I'm gonna say, hey, our show's over. It's very sad. We can hear you crying. But this is where you can find us when the show's over. You can find us on Facebook, and you'll say at Varsity Radio Show. Or Instagram, and you'll say at Varsity Radio Show. And at Twitter or X, and you'll say at Varsity Radio 885. and Steven will take the rest. So, can y'all handle that?
Yes, sir.
I feel like it. Y'all are hitting a home run today. So.
Got about 57 seconds.
57 seconds.
Yep.
Varsity Radio Show.
There we go.
I like that.
Varsity Radio Show.
That one not so much. But
we just all do different accents.
I enjoy that.
Now Australian
The
accent.
Varsity Radio Show.
Oh,
that was good.
The Varsity Radio 885.
Hey,
Steven, I hope you're recording all
I
this.
am. It is all being recorded.
Oh my.
You will be on TV tomorrow. Is it tomorrow, Steven?
Yep, tomorrow night.
Horizon Communications.
It's
Wait, what?
Spectrum channel. It's a local Spectrum channel
Yeah.
Let me write this down.
on cable.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It is.
Yep.
So,
We got 15 seconds. We'll do
15
some buzzer
seconds.
beater, and we'll close the show out. All right, brief hold.
The buzzer beater.
that's the sound you hear, and you can cue the crying because the show's over. We know you're emotional, and so are we, but it's okay because we are all over the place. We're on social media in all these places. We're on Facebook,
At Varsity Radio Show.
on Instagram,
At Varsity Radio Show.
on Twitter or X.
At Varsity Radio 885.
Over on TikTok at Varsity Radio Show and YouTube at Varsity Radio Show 885.
And we're on podcast everywhere. Apple Podcasts, Pocket Cast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Google Podcast. Also, we'll be on Horizon Communications tomorrow night. Or right now. Hey, it's good to see you. We can't wait to have you back. We're so glad that you were part of the show, but we want to tell you about the fuel of the Varsity, the Char Burger, home of the famous char-grilled Wildcat Burger, Philly cheesesteaks, and jumbo crispy onion rings, and B&B video game. It's the 80s style arcade in the back, local video game retail store in the front by the Pizza Hut in Albertville. That's B&B video games. Hey, we're so excited to announce next week, Steven, right? We're going to have Sardis in the house. We've never done that before. 7 years and no Sardis, so it's happening. Come join us. Same varsity time, same varsity place. 88.5 JFM. We'll see you back.
The Varsity Radio Show, Tuesdays 2:30 to 4:30 on 88.5 JFM. Streaming live to Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. And live on the radio.
Luigi Primo, and I make a biscuit pizza. Guys, for the first time, I'm making a pizza when I drive across the state lines to Oklahoma. I'm hoping by the time I get to the casino, we're gonna have a good pizza. There's not a lot of room here in my 2014 Toyota Prius, but I got over the micro bucks, and we're doing our best. And guys, have a good Monday and be safe. I'm Rui. I make a biscuit pizza.
All right, it's time for your test. What does this mean? I don't know. Do you know what this is? Afraid not. What's wrong with this? No clue. What does this do? Beats me. Tell me what's missing here. Why? Because I asked you. Now answer one of these questions.
So Denzel, Macho Man, and Walken, they're at Disneyland.
Hold on, I gotta take a sip of water for
they're
this.
in line for Space Mountain.
It's line. It's long. It's too long.
What's the matter?
Should have got one of those plaids. You know, for the line.
What's the problem, huh? Your back hurt? Huh? Yeah. We've done 2 films together, and already you're telling me your back is giving out? I've never seen this part of you. I've never seen that, huh?
Gotta get an easy pass, yeah. Let me tell you something here, man. Gotta wait in front of all these kids, yeah. Need the easy pass.
Well, I do indeed believe the children are the future, so we sit here, we learn, we observe, huh?
I
We
miss
take
the
this to
old
Space
one.
Mountain.
The old one was better, you know. That's not true. I love the music now. You're in it, the Rocky. Music, soundtrack. It makes it better.
Got a lot of haters then. Don't need them now. Yeah.
You know, really, at the end of the day, the ride is just a bunch of right-hand turns. It really is. There's one left in the beginning, the rest are rights. It's fun, but it's like NASCAR.
Okay, looks like we're up. It's fun talking to you guys.
I want the back. I'll take the back.
Things we did in the 90s that kids today will never experience. We played video games with zero option to save our progress. You'd spend hours playing video games like Aladdin, and if you didn't make it through the Cave of Wonders, then you'd have to go from level 5 all the way back down to level 1. Or you'd be playing the Lion King, and after several hours, you finally made it to the last level, and then bam, someone trips over the controller wire, unplugging it from the gaming system, and all your hard work went down the drain.
Frank, it's clear we're both of Viking lineage. And Vikings don't kiss. They kill! When I get free, all will burn. Did I cover my business? I don't think I covered my business.
How dare you call me potty mouth, you...
Am I the most athletic cat in the world? I am. I am Pope Meowthew VIII. I was promoted to Pope when I ate a cardinal. The secret's out, Victoria. I'm caught in your booby trap. Valentine's Day may be a scheme, but I still got a balloon, and you didn't. Gina, turn that frown upside down.
Yeah, throw the stick. The suspense is killing me. Come on, I'm begging you.
Did I hear bacon? Gina, keep your chin up.
It looks a lot like it did when I was a perito, roaming the barrios in Chihuahua.
Gina, come now. Things are looking up.
Why is this happening? Why?
It's good water. Yeah, it's nice and cold.
This H2O is expressive,
Agreed.
yet unrefined,
Precisely.
with notes of
Yes.
St. Augustine grass.
Indubitably.
This would pair well with earthworm reduction.
Let's go piggy dipping. Ah! Everybody scram! It's the fuzz! Move it! Go! Wait for me, guys! I can't go back to the kennel!
Have I ever been the victim of violent crime? Yes.
I was mugged.
Yeah, life's pretty perfect.
I definitely rolled in something dead. Did you just wash these?
You never actually stop clapping. The time between claps just becomes longer.
No way.
You can get arrested for peeing in front of other people, and then you will be forced to pee in front of other people.
Whoa.
Depends on where you live, though, I guess, a little bit. Light bulbs were such a good idea, they became the symbol for a good idea.
That's true.
We don't check the refrigerator multiple times to see if we can find new food. We check to see if our standards have dropped enough since the last time we opened it.
Put a hole right here. Ah! Man, you scared the mess out of me. Don't be sneaking up on me like that. Yeah, that's Pookie, my fluffy toy. Don't touch it, bro. Ah, stop! I told you that's Pookie, my fluffy toy. Don't you put your paws on Pookie. Stop! I told you, if you put a paw on my Pookie, bro, you know what? I'm finna get up here and backflip off this and kick you upside your head, man. It's gonna be a catastrophe up in here if you touch Pookie. I ain't playing with you, man. Hey, what you doing? Boy, stop. Hey, she gonna make me get out. Stop. You can't mess up the new duvet. She just bought this duvet. Boy, she just bought this new duvet. Stop. You messing it up. Hey, wait, stop. Let me show you. Stop. Let it go. Let it go. I'm gonna straighten it up. Hey, he messing it up. I ain't messing. Dola? You coming back? Yeah, I'll be right back, bro. I just gotta get my ball. Hold on. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. You playing? Yeah, y'all wait 1 second here. I come. Okay. Can I get my ball, mama, and then I'm going back? Come. Hey, mama, you call me? You call me, mama?
Look at this.
The number you have reached has been disconnected or is no longer in service.
Oh no! The other way! Other way! Other way! Other way! Other way!
Hey, what's up, little buddy? You pooped? Oh yeah, you pooped. Oh, this uncomfortable. Oh, you blowing in the wrong spot. I'm telling on you. Mama, woo, 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 woo. Woo, 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 woo.